Good morning. It is early, it's before 6 a.m. We're headed out to Galaxy's Edge. It's gonna be in the dark. This is your shortcut. Down some very glamorous looking stairs. I don't have to climb the back of them. And immediately the camera fogs up. Okay, we're almost here. We can see Galaxy's Edge. I can't show you now because everything's blocked off and the camera was foggy before. On the walk up from the boardwalk you can see Galaxy's Edge all lit up at the back of the park. It looks beautiful. I can't wait to get inside and see everything all lit up and all nice. You can see that there's quite a bit of a crowd at the front of the park gates, but not too major. I think just a lot of people like us just wanted to come out and see it again, or maybe they wanted to avoid the crowds yesterday and that's why they're here today. But I'm hopeful it's not going to be too packed. Let's see if I'm wrong. I've got to say, being here at this end of the day and it being dark is kind of strange, but I like it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is actually really cool. I really like being here very early in the dark. Very, very cool. See, the Fast Pass photographers now don't have the Galaxy's Edge Day 1 boards. They just have a more grand opening, they say, on the boards if you want your picture taken. Oh wow, this is looking amazing. Good morning.
You just know how many people went through at opening?
Yeah, because we got here just like 2 minutes after opening.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the hordes of people like it was obviously yesterday.
Oh, definitely not that, no.
Toy Story to your right.
Toy Story is open?
Toy Story is open.
Wow.
Toy Story is open.
Toy Story is open as well, which means it would be really good to come here and get on Slinky Dog if you wanted to right now. There you go, current land status is open. We did not need to join a boarding group on the app. We can just walk right in. Well, this is the scene entering. That looks pretty quiet to me. Hopefully this is going to be really great to see the land with not many people around and in the dark. I can already see as we're coming around the corner all the mountains in Black Spire Outpost are all lit up blue. Goodness, they look so cool.
Oh my god.
And the buildings are illuminated. Just amazing. So the plan is to head straight to Smuggler's Run. We want to do the ride through the standby queue so that we can see everything inside. You can't see anything when you do it on the single rider. It's just a corridor and a flight of stairs, that's it. I don't think it's going to be a problem. So we're in like a bit of a holding area at the moment, but I think they literally just opened up. There is quite a lot of people in this space, but so I managed to pick myself up a thermal detonator Sprite. I know there's been a lot of nonsense online about TSA not accepting these in your hand luggage or check luggage, but I think that's a little bit of a rumour that got out of control. I've heard of quite a lot of people that have had no problem getting them back to the UK, so I think we're going to try with ours. So clearly I was wrong about the amount of people here. There are lots of people here. The ride is already at 1:20, but I'm not out in the blazing sun like yesterday, and the line is moving pretty quickly, so I've got my Sprite. I'm happy. To be honest, I'm just excited about seeing inside and seeing all the theming and seeing fondue, so it's going to be great. mural is amazing. Isn't it cool? Okay, clearly this is where the coolest stuff is. I do like these Jedi patches. They are very cool. Who's in here? Oh wow. Looks like a little tiny baby Sarlacc, but really. It's got a big old belly. Oh, and you can see stuff inside it too.
Boba Fett in there?
I can't see Boba Fett, no.
Or just his poop?
I can just see his intestines. These are the holocrons, aren't they? I like these. Oh wow. So many cool things. So there's a Sith patch set as well. I think I like the Jedi ones better.
They sold out of these yesterday. They sell out everywhere.
What are they?
It's the carry the blades.
Are you going to get that so you can take it out, like on the streets of Somerset?
Well, so I can get on the plane.
Little creature in here, and we can't see him very well. Hey, little guy. I can see you. Okay, I've been meaning to ask you now for a few hours. How does this compare with Harry Potter at Universal?
So hard because if I was being completely unbiased, I would say theming is probably on par because Diagon Alley is amazing, Hogwarts is fantastic. But because I've been a Star Wars fan since I was the tiniest of kids, I've played with that toy for from the age of 5 years old.
Well, you ripped open your Millennium Falcon because you wanted to see the rooms inside.
In the original toy, so there was like a printed cardboard bit inside the original toy, and I ripped all the cardboard out to find all the other rooms and the passageways to the cockpit. That's what kids do. But
now you got
so
to go
from
inside.
that point of view, and I think because this is because it's sci-fi, so it's so different. It's creating a new world. Harry Potter is using kind of traditional building, very oldie-worldy English type buildings, the castle, so they've got something to go on, and it's a normal kind of build, where this is creating a movie set and making it real. So I think because of that, this wins. And
the cast members here.
And the cast members, and I think that's part of the thing, and that's what Disney, we've spoken about this before in one of our podcasts or vlogs, that Disney do this, the cast member interaction thing slightly better. So they've got all their own vernacular, their own vocabulary here in Galaxy's Edge. And that makes, for an immersion point of view, it makes so much of a difference. So I think this wins. I love all the Harry Potter stuff in Universal. The theming is fantastic, but because this is a sci-fi world, unreal. So well done, Disney. You've blown my mind with this, and I love it.
a hyperdrive punch it non-alcoholic cocktail. It was very blue at the bottom when it arrived, but it has this black cherry in the top that's now mixing with everything. Scott got the Yub Nub.
The Yub Nub.
So
Got the Endor souvenir mug. It's like a rum and I don't know what other stuff in it, but it's nice.
You've got some Ewoks here, and you've got some. Oh, you got the Death Star at the top there. It's so cool, and this we get to take home. Well, I have to say, an early start in Galaxy's Edge was a huge success. And that wasn't even the extra magic hours. Today's only day 2 of Galaxy's Edge, so it's still open to everybody from 6 AM. And although we had probably about an hour's wait for Smuggler's Run, it was actually felt really quiet there. We could move about easily. We got into Ogre's Cantina with like 5-minute wait, if that. That wasn't particularly packed inside either. Lines for things like the stores were literally just 3-4 minutes long. It's been really, really great. So who knows how much easier it's going to be when it is only open to resort guests. We'll have to see. I think we've got one opportunity to try the extra magic hours. The only thing that may play a little bit of havoc with it is this hurricane that everyone keeps going on about. I think maybe the first time we've mentioned the hurricane on the vlog. Dorian is on her way, and there are a lot of people saying it's going to be horrendous, and then there's a lot of people saying it's not going to be so bad. In fact, yesterday we had a guy from Bell Services bring our luggage up to the room, and he played it down massively. He said it's going to be fine, and the news is just sensationalizing the whole thing really, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We have a 9:40 AM breakfast reservation at Cape May Cafe over at Beach Club, so hopefully we've got time just to dump our bits and pieces in the room at Boardwalk and head over there and just stuff our places. It is much later in the day. We had our breakfast at Cape May Cafe, and then we came back to the hotel.
Went to the pool.
We did go to the pool.
Had the loudest thunderstorm directly overhead ever.
Crazy lightning, yeah. Anyway, so we had to get out of the pool quickly, and then we've just been back chilling in the room for an hour or so.
I went and picked up my lightsabers from the gift shop that have been sent there from Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
And they're awesome. I'll show them in the future, but they're cool.
Now, Kai's decided just to hang back at the room for a little bit, and Scott and I are headed off into Epcot. It's my first time at Food and Wine this year, and your second.
Yes.
We want to get our annual pass holder coasters, so we need to be going in there every day now. Well, 3 more for you. I still need to go in 4 times before we leave, so that's every day. But yeah. Oh, and I need to get my magnet.
Have you got your annual pass on you?
I need to check my bag. The good news is I did remember my passes. We didn't have to go back to the room.
No.
And we're now here making our way around World Showcase. I feel like we're going against the flow of traffic here a little bit today. They're all coming towards us.
That's okay. Well, we're going through Morocco, and then I don't know what we're going to have yet. I know Hannah's got her eye on some bao buns,
China,
and pot stickers.
Yeah, they just stood in the pot stickers. Is that here or is that Japan?
I don't know. I'll have a look.
Okay.
It's not here. It's not Morocco.
No, but the pot stickers are either going to be Japan or China.
Yeah.
I remember there being a festival shop like this last time we were here.
Yeah, we had 3 by 3.
This is very cool, this chopping board. $29.99. That is really, really nice. Oh, what's that below? Is that like a little glass chopping board? Now that's cute. That's $24.99. I like that one. But to be honest, I think you probably get more for your money with this one. Okay, that's the Japan booth over there. I need to check the menu and see if they're doing the pot stickers, because it's either here or China.
I think they were doing the bao buns here, weren't they?
No, they were doing teriyaki buns here, but I want the bao bun more.
They were bao buns though? They were teriyaki?
Yeah, teriyaki bao buns. So they were like a closed bun with a filling rather than an open bun. Yeah. The frothy ramen looks interesting.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the teriyaki.
That frothy ramen looks like something you'd have on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. No pot stickers, so they must be in China, I guess.
Okay. You want a bun?
No. I tell you why I think they've got these additional booths for festival merchandise is because they haven't got it in the Wonders of Life Pavilion this year because it's closed. They've had to kind of spread it out more amongst the rest of the park.
Is then what have they got in the Odyssey building?
I don't know. We will have to check that on the way around in a minute.
So what did they not put? Have they not got another building that they've used for any of the festivals?
I don't think so. Oh, but they were doing something in the. There's the big building back. We've gone past it now, where they do look the like sit down eating events and that kind of thing.
Oh.
Have we come the wrong way around? No.
Get some brisket. New Brunswick slider, please. You can use a snack credit as well, can I?
Oh, can I have one as well?
Oh, 2, sorry. I didn't know you haven't.
So here is the Brunswick slider with beef brisket. This looks like some pickles.
Oh,
jalapenos, not pickles. With, what is that? Is that cheese?
Yeah.
Nice. And there's like some crispy bits and cheese in the slider as well. Horseradish.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Jalapenos are amazing.
You always think jalapenos are amazing.
Alright, sit and eat this. Oh, it's loaded.
I think you got all the brisket in your mouth at once. So very good.
Good.
It looks like it's falling apart.
It's all over my face, but
It's definitely in your beard.
yeah, that's why I've got a wipe. But yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
That's really good.
Now that I've had my first bit of food from Food and Wine, I can put my sticker in the passport. So, do they go in the order of the countries? Okay.
No, you're at the back. Oh, is it the
China.
other way around, isn't it?
Oh, here we are. Hops and barley. So I had the New Brunswick slider, so I have to get this sticker from the middle, which is here. And if I had a pen, I could tick off the actual one I had, but I can do that later. There you go. There's a nice little record of what I've had for my first bit of food. Okay, so here we are at China. Let's see what they got. Oh, they've put shrimp in the bao bun. I can't have it now.
You got the dumplings?
Yeah, I'm having the dumplings.
Or the ribs?
No, dumplings, definitely.
Okay, 2 dumplings then.
See, last time it was duck in the bao bun. That belongs in a bao bun. Like pork belongs in a bao bun. But not seafood. It's just wrong. Okay, chicken dumpling time. They definitely look good and they definitely smell good too. Are they a bit chewy?
Chewier than expected.
What's the sauce? Is it like a chili sauce?
Yeah, it's quite like what's the sauce? Come on.
Like a sweet chili sauce?
No, just a regular soy sauce.
Is it? It's very red for soy sauce.
I'm sorry about that. That's what it tastes like.
Okay.
Quite salty, fairly bland, but yeah, it's nice.
When you say fairly bland, you mean it's not spicy? Like it could be flavoursome.
It's a salty.
Umami.
Yeah, I mean it's not a flavour. You get the salty. I mean soy sauce is like that, right? It's a little bit rubbery. They might have been sat around for a little while. They're hot, but yeah, they're good. All right.
Okay, this is my kind of food, right? So this is hopefully going to be really good. They're definitely, as a dumpling should be, really nice and crispy on the bottom, and then kind of, well, light, not necessarily rubbery on the top, but you got me kind of concerned now. Let's give it a go.
Yeah, I want to see how you get on with this.
Am I going to be able to bite it off successfully?
Okay, I'll do a slow-mo close-up.
That's really good.
Soy sauce?
it's got tomato in it. I'm not
Soy
sure.
sauce with tomato.
I bet it's in the like food passport. But they're really yummy. Just stopped by the Thailand booth because Scott wanted to try something very spicy.
Hot, spicy Thai beef curry.
So we got the red hot spicy Thai beef
Now when they
curry.
say red and hot, do they mean it's the colour like a red curry and hot as in it's warm rather than spicy? Yeah, it's not a spicy curry.
No.
Quite nice though, good flavour.
There's a lot of meat in there as well. Was that like green onion and... Are those chilies? I guess those are chilies.
Yeah, maybe. It's alright. Beef tastes a bit weird.
Weird how?
I don't know. Like old cow.
An elderly cow.
Elderly
Geriatric
cow was
cow.
sacrificed for this. Not very hot curry.
We are just in the breezeway next to Mouse Gear, and this is where if you're a pass holder you can come and pick up your magnet. I just came along, I had to scan my magic band and then show my ID as well, and they gave me my magnet. So now I have one just like the boys. Okay, we're over at Earth Eats and I convinced Scott to try the Impossible Burger Slider because Scott has certain views on veganism and vegan products.
No, fine. I don't have a view on veganism. People can do what they want with their choices. I don't like things thrusted upon me. But as it goes, I like meat. So this is my first time trying one of these things. And let's see.
What do you think of how it looks first?
You can tell the text is different. I mean, it's the way it's like kind of like joined together. It's like a meaty glue. So
Hopefully it tastes better than a meaty
glue. It's ready?
Yeah.
So the texture isn't right. There's like a flavor's a bit weird, but
You're really pausing to think this over.
I'm tasting it. It's like it's almost like powdery.
Is there any like relish or sauce on it?
I'll tell you
at
what
all?
it is. So you know, like when with regular meat, you get the fat renders. So you get the kind of the juices from the fat in amongst it. And because I think they probably replicated, the meat side of things, okay. But because there's no fat in there, adding that juice and that flavour, that's what it's lacking. So it feels the texture's wrong, and because of that, yeah, it's weird. It tastes very mushroomy, actually.
Isn't that what it's made from though?
Is it?
Is it made from soy or?
I don't know.
Oh. Get that plate, get that plate.
Like, if someone put this in front of me, I'd eat it. There's no ketchup on it, and that would make it.
Is that, that's what I was going to say, is there any sauce
it's
or
quite
relish?
dry and bland, so
Yeah.
if there was like relish on there or something, it would taste better. And if I was given one with relish on, I'd eat it, I wouldn't complain. I mean, I'll eat most things. But if I had a choice, run for it, cows, and come in for you.
So we just came to the chocolate booth and picked up the liquid nitro almond milk chocolate truffle. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Anyway, it's kind of like a soft truffle with a softer center. I'm not sure what that is on the top, but loads of caramel sauce. It's not overly chocolatey, it's also not dark chocolate, so it's not bitter. It's just the right amount of sweet, and with that bit of caramel in there as well. It's really, really nice. I'm guessing by the fact that it's almost gone, you're liking this one too?
Yeah, it's good. Chocolate mousse.
Not, yeah, it's like chocolate mousse, that's about right. And it's not over sweet either.
No, it's like a dark chocolate mousse.
Without the bitterness?
Yeah, but it's mousse. It's a mousse, so they obviously liquid nitrogen on to give it a colder, crispier outside. So at first it feels like it's ice cream.
Yeah.
It's mousse.
Yeah, it's well good. Well, here's something I didn't know about. Just walking past the Rose and Crown in the United Kingdom Pavilion, and they now do a traditional English cooked breakfast. I'm glad to see that they're doing more breakfast options at World Showcase, because I remember a time when because it doesn't open until 11 AM, and your only options were either to go into France, to the bakery there, or to the bakery in Norway, and they were your only options a while back. So good job, World Showcase. I'd like to see more happening. So that is us done with World Showcase and Food and Wine for now. I think we're going to go back and watch Illuminations later, but we're just heading back up to the boardwalk. Going to go meet some friends for a drink, hang out in Abracadabra. That does not roll off the tongue very easily. I really like the name. Well, shut up, you can say it, whatever. I just really struggle saying it. We are a few hours ahead. Obviously, it's dark now. We went over to Abracadabra, said it right, to meet our friends Andy, Dawn and Alba. We've been following each other on Instagram since we were actually here 2 years ago, because we were here at the same time 2 years ago. We're back here again at the same time 2 years later, and it's just been really lovely to hang out with those guys, meet up, get to know them better over a drink. They also just bought DVC, so we've been swapping our DVC stories and just having a really fun time. So we've come back into Epcot now. We're going to watch our last ever Illuminations. It's like a kind of big moment because that show is kind of special. It doesn't start for another hour and a half, so we're going to have a wander around and see if there's anything we can get on before it starts. We've got a fast pass, so we're in that good viewing area. Andy, Dawn and Alba are going to come and meet us there and watch them with us. It's going to be a really nice evening. Also, just a quick tip. Kai forgot to put his magic band on when we left the room, and didn't realise until we got to International Gateway to come in, and at first he thought he was going to have to go back to the room and get it, but I checked with guest relations right on the entrance there, and they were able to scan my magic band and just issue him with a card pass, which they just linked to our account, and he was able to use that to scan at the gate and get in, so he didn't actually have to go and get his magic band, which is something I didn't know they could do until actually I happened to spot somebody else getting that sorted back at Magic Kingdom a few days ago. Otherwise I probably would have sent him all the way back to the room. So it's a really, really good tip. You don't necessarily need to go all the way back. If there's someone in your party that has your booking link there, they'll just issue with a temporary pass.
We hope you enjoy our story tonight. Reflections of Earth.
focus. Get back in focus, please. Do it. Oh, there you are. We're now right at the back of the, no, not right at the back of the boardwalk. I can't speak, it's too tiring. We're now back at the boardwalk and we've just seen Illuminations for the final time ever. I think we're all agreed it's time for a change. The fireworks are really good. The bits around the fireworks, not so great.
Yeah, the fireworks are great. I mean, fireworks are fireworks, I guess. But
And they're
it's
really
just,
impressive.
It's the in-between stuff. So the globe it's dated, it's a bit small, the technology's old, the footage that they have on it is really outdated. So yeah, it needs a change. The fireworks are great, but having a bit of fireworks at the beginning, the whole thing with the globe and the music and fireworks at the end, it's a bit...
Yeah.
You need a bit more, especially
Yeah.
for Epcot. It's the high-tech park.
And you know they're capable of more now. You know that what's coming next is going to be amazing. But viewing it from the Fast Pass viewing area, awesome, because it literally fills the whole sky. It was definitely the way to see it for the very last time.
It was cool to hang out with Dawn and Andy as well.
And yeah, Dawn and Andy and Alba, of course. And
Alba, of course.
And we just worked out that we're all back here again at the same time next year, so that's really cool as well. That's going to do it for tonight. Tomorrow we are back in Epcot for more food and wine. We'll see you then.